Hi, Caleb and Steve with Brownells here, and in today's reloading video, we're going to be talking about primer pocket swaging. So, Steve, the reason why we need to do this is because, this military brass, as you well know, they crimp those primer pockets.
Right, and we're cheap. We're not going to buy new brass.
Yeah, of course. Who does that? So we decapped some cases here, and before we can seat primers, we got to get rid of that crimp.
Right.
And this is one of the few tools available to do it. So we're going to be using this RCBS primer pocket swaging tool. Now the way this works is that you have a stem that goes in here, and you have one for large and small primer pockets. Then you have a base that fits in your shell holder, and then the base that goes over the base of the base.
That's the ejector, basically.
Yeah, we'll call it that. That's a good, yeah. Steve knows stuff. And basically it just pinches and swages your primer pocket. So with that being said, we got it set up for small, almost, because I used the wrong one. You're going to need this one.
Thank you.
Yep. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, Steve, so here's the base.
The small anvil.
Right. And then
for small primer pockets.
This thing you call the ejector here.
Right, or the rejector, whatever you want to call it.
Well, we won't be mean to it. And then, of course, the die.
Right. And that goes up here. Naturally. Okay, I need a case for setup. So, was this one you were, see there? It's all crimped up. And what we'll do is we'll thread it onto the stem that's in there for alignment, and then put the primer pocket on that anvil there and see what we got. Start here. Feel resistance. Now let's turn the die in and see what happens. Now the case is stuck on that anvil from the pressure of that anvil going in, so you pop it loose. And we've ironed out most of the crimp, but I would like a little more of a taper in there because it makes seating the primers difficult if you just take and have almost a right angle there. So let's do it again, just to make it easy on ourselves. There, that feels better. And then you smartly bring it back, and I don't know if you could see this or not, but our crimp is gone completely. You can see the primer now. And if you want, in the past I have used a little lube on the primer pockets to make it easier to eject that case.
Yeah, see if you
can hurt anything.
Compare to that one there, Steve.
Okay. This one has been swaged. This one has been not swaged. You'll be able to tell the difference when you try to seat a primer.
Yeah, that's what really matters. That's where it counts.
So, and you can run through these pretty quickly. But like I said, you might want to use a little lube on the case. You're going to clean them anyway.
Right.
So why not?
Yep. Yeah. So this is something I would typically do before I clean them. So I would decap.
Right.
Then do this and then clean them. And then that's an easy way to not contaminate anything else.
Yep, and it saves on your sizing die by not putting dirty brass in it.
Which is absolutely terrible. Never do that. All right. So.
And once you size them, you don't really want to go back and do this.
Yeah, that's frustrating. The key here is to just make it as fluid and easy as possible.
Right.
And this is one method that does exactly that.
And if you collect range brass, make sure you have 2 buckets for the stuff that's swaged and reloadable, and the stuff that's not yet swaged.
Right. Yeah. So that's an easy way to do it. All right. So with that being said, that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, comments, there's a piece of reloading equipment you would like to see used, let us know in the comments down below. And as always, if you need any help with anything for any reason, don't have kittens, just give us a call on the tech line. We'll be happy to help you out. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.